Okay, guys, looking at Invest 96L, there's something I want to note here. You're going to learn a few things here. There's some significant stuff with this invest that's been happening that makes me, is making me lead to believe that, leading me to believe that this will become a tropical storm within the next 24 hours. Now, just within the past couple of hours, you see something very significant here. This moisture all around, this is the actual invest right here. This is the actual storm right there. Okay, these are those fast winds, the trade wind burst. That's going to be helping this get its circulation and also help it to push here moderately fast. Now, what's pretty significant, usually it's considered sloppy if the storm is just spread across a big area and just like a ton of moisture everywhere. But what we're seeing now is this dissipated. Well, actually, it's been kind of getting sucked into the storm itself. Now the storm's kind of just sucking in all the moisture, and we can tell that because the storm is growing as this is dissipating. It's not just like dissipating and then nothing's happening here. Also, this is dissipating slightly. But this was the main area. Now it's becoming more of its own thing. And also, if you can see, it has its own circulation. That's pretty significant. As you can see, every 30 minutes on the 15 and 45, we get an update. So yeah, in like, 10 minutes, we're going to get another picture. Anyway, so let's look at, this is the latest strength, from the 0Z. This is going to be for tonight, so this is it. But I do think that, what is this, the D-ship? I do think that the D-ship's got something going for it with this earlier becoming a tropical storm. Within like, just like, 16, 17, 18 hours. Just because it has taken one step forward here, this storm for itself, by getting that circulation going in, this dissipating. You can even see this starting to get the rotation to it too, getting sucked in, and it has some nice bands developing here. This is all some good stuff. So I'm thinking within like 2 or 3 hours, when we have a couple more pictures, this is going to get some better circulation, and we're going to see a little bit more out of this thing. Now let's look at the NHC's projected 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. Now we see 70% chance throughout the next 5 days, 50% chance for in the next 48 hours. They'll probably bump that up a little bit on the 50% chance. Actually, now that I think about it, it is more of a 50-50 thing. But I do think that it probably, according to my forecast, it will probably happen that way. I'm not going to forecast a storm all the way out, but, forecasting the next 24 hours, I do think that it's going to become a tropical storm at least within the next 48 hours. Alright, medium chance is pretty high anyway. Now, if you would have looked at this, let's say a few hours back, before they updated this, let's see, 8 p.m., so yep, just 2 hours ago, you would have seen, this would have been a lot thinner. This was pretty thin. They definitely widened this out a lot, and that's probably just because it isn't a storm yet, and they really can't be too specific with this thing. And that's why we shouldn't be making forecasts hyping. The picture I posted, which I'll post with this to AWE and YouTube. Actually, you won't see it on YouTube, but on AWE, you guys are going to see my picture. I showed a picture of where the models were trending, and I showed that they were trending, most of them were trending towards the Gulf Coast and Florida thing, and then some of them were trending towards an out-to-sea/East Coast kind of thing. Alright, and then I gave it a 20% chance of this, and then 80% chance of this. Things have changed, but that was only according to models. Like I said, that was not a forecast with me at all. That's just where the models were showing you go. Not a forecast. just where the models were showing it go. I was just showing you guys where the models were having it go. Nothing to do with my forecast. I'm not forecasting anything of that yet. As soon as this thing becomes a storm, and the models can, I'm waiting for this thing to become a storm, at least weak tropical storm, which will be, like I said, probably within the next 48 hours, according to me. We'll just have to see where all the models are trending. Honestly, I'm thinking Lindis is too. That Florida could be at risk, but for right now, if you're in any of these islands or in Puerto Rico, just keep an eye on things. Even any of these, Cuba, Haiti, all those places, even Bahamas, you might want to just keep an eye out. And like I said, Florida Keys and Miami, just stay tuned to me and the NHC for future updates. And once this becomes a tropical storm, we'll have a better idea of what's going to happen. Now we're going to look at some different loops. This is the Ghost Floater. And this is gives you a better idea of the rotation. That's what I put this up here mainly for. You can just see. It does look pretty nice on satellite. We're gonna I think tomorrow night we're gonna have a plane fly in there. Okay, I'm gonna want to look over here for that. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon. So 5 p.m. We might be looking at a tropical storm possibly. I'm thinking we'll probably be looking at a depression with this thing. And what's interesting is we have a system out in the eastern Pacific, which might be a risk. But I do think that this will likely become a depression by the time we get in there by 5 p.m. Or not 5 p.m., sorry. By afternoon tomorrow. So we'll know by around, I give it till 5 p.m. till we get the info back. That's when we can really look at things. So I'll make another video tomorrow, approximately around 5 p.m. That's the time I'll give, to whether this is a depression or not. Or even a tropical storm, if this thing decides to keep developing in this at the rapid speed it is, and this moisture really starts getting into the storm, we'll just have to see. And here's the normal satellite. So it's hard to see now that it's nighttime, but you can really see the clouds. Really, there's not much clouds. It's kind of just this scattered stuff now in this area. And this stuff all along, it was pretty much just scattered stuff. So, I mean, looking pretty good for this storm. And here's the projected tracks. This place yesterday, or this morning. Most were having it kind of just scattered. And then now they're kind of acting like we're going to need to keep an eye over here. Like I said, these models could be confused just because they don't have a good idea since it's still just a tropical storm. Anyway, by the time this is a good tropical storm, the models will have a better idea. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.